Hey everybody, welcome back to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So we had a lot of cinematics to go through. Now we're actually, playing the game. um, so a couple things to notice that since this is the third game in the series, we are playing as a Witcher, which they're like stripped of all emotion and they're monster killers for hire. And because of that, we also have like superpowers, kind of. Like we have magic, we can do like magic spells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we also have Witcher senses, which is what it's teaching us right now. We have like these cat eyes, and we're able to zoom in and see like highlighted objects. So like when we go to solve mystery murders and stuff like that, see how this is glowing red. That means we can interact with it.
Yeah. Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
So another thing that you should know what's going on is we're actually in a dream sequence right now. This happened a while ago. So I know we saw that war and this girl running away and everything. That's what's happening right now. This is in the past when we're still living at the Witcher Keep.
Okay.
Yeah, because we saw him sleeping there, on the grass. This is his dream.
This is his dream.
Ciri's still here with us. She's still a young girl. Ciri is kind of the adopted daughter of the two of us.
Okay.
We have a couple romance options in this. Right now, we're currently in a romance with Yennefer. She's a witch, sorceress, whatever.
Okay.
She's one of our romance options. We can continue to...
We're gonna fuck every girl in this game.
We will not.
We will. We have to.
But anyway, let's talk to her quick.
I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
We're gonna have to say that to every other woman we fuck in this entire game.
So we're going to have a lot of romance options. The only one that makes a difference is we can only really choose between her and one other girl at one point. Only because if you date both of them, you get neither of them.
Okay.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
So anyway, there's not much to do in this room, so we're going to go ahead and... I don't think... This is a pretty landscape.
Mountain Pass as beautiful as ever.
So we've been on many an adventure already. Oh, that's right, I need the key. Some of these tutorials are just kind of silly. Press X on the door to open it.
Well, some people might not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. This might be Little Billy's first game.
Little Billy's first game.
You don't know.
I might have mentioned this in the intro video, but we are going to see some boobies. We'll do our best to edit those out.
What about that ass?
Witch
No,
is
not
fast
this.
asleep.
There's no
Ciri's
difference.
somewhere, of course.
There's none.
Sleeping in the chair is our mentor. He's the one who trained us to be a Witcher. He's also a Witcher.
Well, I would imagine so.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame, but this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus, pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
The reason why we all have
Get
white
down.
hair? Or is that just a coincidence?
I think it's the mutations whenever they go through the trial of the grass, which is a how they become witchers.
Take off the blindfold.
It turns her hair white?
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
We're gonna race the little girl.
We don't have to actually race her.
We get a pretty stone if we win. And we get to name the ship.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
We do have fall damage. If we fall too far, we will instant die, and it has happened many a time. So, just gotta be careful sometimes when you're judging your jumps. Because I have made the mistake of thinking I can jump off a cliff and survive.
Why would anybody think that? Why would you think that?
Legs are longer. Show you yet.
So they're just teaching us how to play the game, like how to run, how to use ladders, that sort of
How to use ladders. We won. We whooped that little girl's ass.
These guys are witchers. They don't have the white hair. I don't really understand what the white hair is about.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
So we're going to learn how to fight next time.
Hell yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should be mentioning this early into the game. Obviously, in the real world right now, we're tracking down Yennefer, who's currently our love interest right now. Because this is many, many years in the past when Ciri's still like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see in a more grown-up Ciri, you know what I mean, later in the game here. But, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next time when we begin combat training.
All right.